Welcome to the English audiobook. Scientists have finally accepted it. Your thinking is your biggest illness. This is not being said by any spiritual guru, saint, or mystic. This is being said by science, the same science that demands proof for everything. The same science that once claimed your brain cannot change, that your DNA is your destiny. Today, that same science is on its knees, admitting that what ancient sages said thousands of years ago is true. I have one question for you, and don't answer it to anyone else. Answer it to yourself. Are you stuck in the same pains, the same illnesses, the same financial struggles, the same broken relationships for years? Do you feel like you are moving in the same circle, trapped in the same cycle? You wake up with the same worries, the same fear, the same pain. You go to sleep with the same burden, the same regret. Is your life not like a broken record, playing the same sad song again and again? If your answer is yes, then today's video can change the direction of your life. Today we will talk about the science that gives you the power to change your life, your body, and your destiny. Today, we will talk about Dr. Joe Dispenza, a name that has built a bridge between modern medicine and spirituality, a scientist who proved that healing is in your own hands. But before understanding Dr. Dispenza, we must understand our biggest enemy. Your biggest enemy is not outside, it is inside you. It is your habits, your emotions, your past. The truth is, as Dr. Dispenza says, your body is addicted to your past. Think deeply about this. Just like an alcoholic craves alcohol, just like a drug addict craves drugs, your body craves emotions like stress, fear, anger, and sadness. Over the years, you have trained your body to become addicted to these chemicals. Whenever you recall a painful memory, your brain instantly releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Your heart beats faster, your muscles tighten, your digestion slows down, and your body goes into fight or flight mode. Now here is the interesting part. You have repeated this process 50 times a day, 100 times a day, thousands of times. Now your body's cells are addicted to these chemicals. They need them to feel normal, to survive. So the moment you try to feel happy or think something new, your cells send signals to your brain. Where is that stress chemical? We are used to it. Think something negative, get angry, worry about the future. And your brain, like a loyal servant, follows the orders of your body. It reminds you of something your boss said, a fight with your partner, or a painful memory from your childhood. The moment you think about it, the chemicals are released, and your body says, now I feel normal. You have become a slave to your emotions. You think you are controlling your thoughts, but in reality, your body, conditioned by the past, is controlling your mind. You are not bound by your past experiences, but by the chemicals of your past. You think the same way, feel the same way, make the same decisions, and then wonder why your life is not changing. This is the prison you have created for yourself, and its walls are not made of bricks, but of your own thoughts. Dr. Joe Dispenza not only mapped this prison, but also gave the key to break it. Dr. Dispenza is not an ordinary doctor. His own story is extraordinary. Years ago, he had a severe accident in which 6 vertebrae in his spine were broken. Doctors said he might never walk again and suggested surgery with steel rods in his spine. He refused. He made a revolutionary decision. He decided that if the mind can create the body, then the mind can also heal the body. For weeks and months lying in bed, he did only one thing. He visualized his spine rebuilding, reconnecting, and healing. He did not focus on the pain he was feeling. He focused on the health he wanted. And within 10 weeks, without any surgery, Joe Dispenza stood up on his feet again. It was a miracle. But Dr. Dispenza did not call it a miracle. He called it science. And from there, his journey began to understand what power exists within a human being that can heal the body even without medicines. He presented 3 scientific truths to the world that changed the way we see life forever. These 3 truths are the keys that can unlock the prison of your past. The first key is neuroplasticity. Your brain is like wet clay, not carved in stone. For years, we were taught that the brain develops fully by the age of 18 or 20, and after that, it cannot change. This was one of the biggest lies told by science. Dr. Dispenza says your brain is not fixed, it is flexible, like wet clay. Every day, every moment, through your thoughts and attention, you can create new patterns, new pathways. In science, this is called neuroplasticity. There is a simple rule: nerve cells that fire together wire together. This means the brain cells that activate together form stronger connections. Imagine your brain has a pathway for worry. The moment a small problem arises, your thoughts rush on that path like a car on a highway. What if something goes wrong? I can't do this. The more you use this path, the wider and stronger it becomes. Now you want to create a new path of confidence, courage, and peace. When you try for the first time to think, everything will be fine, I can handle this, it feels like cutting a path through a dense forest. It is difficult, it takes effort. Your brain keeps trying to go back to the old highway. But if you practice daily, if you consciously walk on this new path every day, slowly the forest clears. A small trail forms, then it becomes a road, and one day it turns into a new highway. Meanwhile, the old path of worry, unused, slowly disappears. This is how you change your personality. This is how you change your habits. This is not motivation. This is neuroscience. You can literally rewire your brain. You can go from being a worried person to a calm person, from fearful to courageous. You just need the discipline to walk on the new path every day. Every thought you have is shaping your brain's architecture. The question is, what are you building? A prison or a palace? The second key is epigenetics. You are the director of your DNA. This is one of the greatest discoveries of science and the best news for you. We all live with a fear. If my father had diabetes, I will have it too. If my mother had depression, it is in my blood. We believe our DNA is a fixed book of destiny that cannot be changed. Dr. Dispenza says this is only half true. Epigenetics proves that your DNA is like a blueprint containing thousands of possibilities, but which possibility becomes reality is in your control. Think of it like a Christmas tree. Your DNA is the tree, and the lights on it are your genes. Which lights turn on and which stay off depends on your environment, your emotions, and your thoughts. When you constantly live in stress, fear, and anger, you switch on the genes that create disease. You are literally signaling your body to create illness, to not process sugar properly, to create inflammation, to weaken itself. But when you are in a state of love, gratitude, and joy, you switch on the genes that create health, genes that repair the body and keep you youthful. You are signaling your body to stay healthy. Think about the power of this. Your DNA may carry the possibility of your parents' diseases, but Dr. Dispenza says you can turn those switches off. You are not a slave to your genetic code, you are its master. Your emotions are reprogramming your DNA. With every moment, every breath, you are writing your destiny at a cellular level. When you wake up in the morning and feel gratitude, you are not just feeling good, you are activating thousands of healthy genes in your body. And when you shout at someone in traffic, you are not just expressing anger, you are activating genes of disease within you. So the next time you choose your emotions, remember, you are not just choosing your mood, you are choosing your health. The third and most powerful key is the placebo effect, the science of belief. If you still have any doubt, this third proof will remove it completely.
The placebo effect is one of the greatest mysteries and the greatest miracles of the scientific world. Placebo means I shall please. In medical trials, one group of patients is given real medicine, while another group is given a fake pill made of sugar or flour, but they are told that it is a powerful new drug. And again, in thousands of studies, something astonishing has been observed. Even among those who took the fake pill, 30%, 40%, even up to 50% of people recovered. Their diseases actually improved. Brain scans showed that their brains changed in the same way as those who took real medicine. In some studies, patients even underwent fake surgeries. They were given anesthesia, a small cut was made on their skin, and then it was stitched back. They were told they had a successful operation, and most of them recovered. Now pause and think. Ask yourself one question. If a fake pill, a sugar pill, a fake surgery can heal a person, then where was the real power? In the pill or in the person's belief? The answer is clear. The power was always within the person. The pill only activated that power. The person believed so strongly that they would heal that their own body began producing all the necessary chemicals and hormones required for healing. Dr. Dispenza says, your body is the most powerful pharmacy in the world. It knows how to heal every disease. It can create chemicals that no medicine in the world can produce. It just needs the right signal, and that signal is your unshakable belief. The placebo is you. That power is within you. You can use it at any moment. You do not need to wait for a fake pill. You can directly use the power of your belief. Now, you may ask, this all sounds good, but how does it actually work? This is where science and spirituality come together. What Dr. Dispenza calls the quantum field is what ancient sages have described for thousands of years as the universe, divine consciousness, or the infinite space of existence. It is an ocean of energy and information where all possibilities exist at the same time. Your future where you are healthy exists there. Your future where you are wealthy exists there. Your future where you are happy also exists there. The reality you are experiencing right now through your five senses is just one version, but in the quantum field, infinite realities exist simultaneously. With your old personality, old energy, and old emotions, you keep connecting to the same field and attracting the same experiences, same illnesses, same struggles, same pain. The moment you change your energy, change your emotions, you send a new signal into the quantum field. When you close your eyes and feel the future you want to live, you actually tune into the frequency of that future. This is what Dr. Dispenza calls brain and heart coherence, when your thoughts and your emotions become one. This is what we call a meditative state. When your thoughts say, I am healthy, and your emotions feel the joy and gratitude of that health, you become a powerful magnet. You begin to attract that possibility from the quantum field into your life. Ancient wisdom said, Aham Brahmasmi, I am the universe. This means your consciousness is not small. It is a part of the same universal intelligence. You have the power to influence matter with your consciousness. This is not a new philosophy. This is science now explaining an ancient truth. Buddha said, we are what we think. Everything arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we create our world. Today, neuroscience supports the same idea. So now the question is not whether it is possible. The question is, are you ready to do it? Are you ready to let go of the addiction to your past? Because this requires effort. It is not a one-day task. You have to wake up every morning and decide that you will not live in the energy of your past. You have to sit in meditation. You have to remind your body that you are the master, not your cells. When your mind runs toward old worries, you have to bring it back like a wild horse and say, no, we are not going there anymore. Now we will create our future. Now let's turn these words into action. I want you to do a small exercise with me right now. This is just a 2-minute practice, but it can be the first spark of change in your life. If you are driving or operating a machine, do not do this, but if you are in a safe place, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and slowly breathe out. Relax your body. Now think about the future you truly want. What is the one thing you want to change the most? Your health, your relationships, your financial situation? Choose one. Now don't just think about it, feel it. If you want good health, feel that health in your body right now. Feel your deep, easy breathing. Feel the energy in your body. Feel the strength. See yourself in the mirror with a healthy, glowing face. If you want wealth, feel the richness. Feel the freedom of not worrying about paying bills. Feel the joy of buying something for your family. Feel the security and peace. If you want a loving relationship, feel that love. Feel your partner's hand in yours. See the love in their eyes. Feel the warmth and connection of that relationship.
Feel it completely. Let this emotion sink deep into your heart. Feel it so intensely that you forget it is not your reality yet. Because the biggest truth is, your brain does not know the difference between what is real and what is imagined. When you feel scared while watching a horror movie, your brain treats it as real and releases stress hormones. In the same way, when you feel your desired future with deep intensity, your brain accepts it as real and begins to create the same chemicals and neural connections that match that future. You are literally influencing your body, your brain, and your DNA in this very moment. You are teaching it to live in the future. And when you do this every day, one day you will open your eyes and realize that the future you were feeling has become your reality. Now open your eyes. This is the work. This is the practice. Every day becoming bigger than your old identity. Every day feeling greater than your problems. Every day thinking, feeling, and acting like the person you want to become. In the end, there is one final and most important question you must ask yourself. Dr. Dispenza says, change is difficult because we are more attached to our familiar pain than to an unfamiliar future. At least our pain feels known, comfortable, habitual. So today, you have to decide, do you love your old life, your old identity, your old pain more, or do you choose the powerful future you just felt? The decision is yours. You can either live in the future of your past memories, or you can create the future of your dreams. The choice is yours.